Countless orange and pink ribbons marking grounds covered in the search for 6-year-old Lily and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan. The siblings have been missing from their Pictou County home since May 2nd. This weekend, searchers were back looking for some sign of the children, covering more ground and focusing on Gairloch Road near their home.
There was a few of the higher probability areas around waterways and stuff like that we put teams back in around.
In the shadow of Nova Scotia's Nearline Pipeline Trail, a single footprint waits. Small, fleeting, ignored for weeks. On May 2nd, 2025, 6-year-old Lily Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack vanished from their Gairloch Road trailer, their pink and dinosaur boots gone. For 30 days, Lansdowne Station has clung to hope, but on May 31st, the RCMP returned to that footprint, scouring the pipeline's edge. Why now? What deadly secret does it hold? A new Glasgow sighting, unshared trail cams, a stepfather's unverified polygraph, a mother's chilling silence. Every clue points to a truth buried where no one dared look. In cases like these, the smallest mark can scream the loudest lie. This footprint isn't just a clue, it's a confession waiting to break. Where does the trail begin? Dawn on May 2nd, 2025, was like any other in Lansdowne Station, until it wasn't. At 10 a.m., a 911 call shattered the quiet. Lily Sullivan, 6, and Jack, 4, were gone. Their trailer's sliding door hung open, no signs of a struggle, just absence. Lily's pink boots, strawberry backpack, and Jack's blue dinosaur boots, missing. Their mother, Malehya Brooks-Murray, told police she heard them playing. Then silence. Within hours, 160 volunteers, K-9s, drones, and helicopters swept 5.5 square kilometers of hurricane-scarred woods, steep ravines, tangled roots, no trace. A footprint near Lansdowne Lake, spotted May 3rd, sparked hope, but it led nowhere. By May 7th, the RCMP scaled back, their words grim. Survival seemed unlikely. For investigators, what's missing often speaks louder than what's found. Why no scent? Why no debris? Was the forest hiding them? Or something else? The empty trail suggests the kids never wandered far, or never wandered at all. A forgotten clue resurfaces. On May 31st, 2025, the Nearline Pipeline Trail, a narrow, brush-choked corridor near Gairloch Road, came alive again. Over 115 volunteers joined the RCMP, zeroing in on a footprint found May 3rd, dismissed weeks ago. Why return now? The RCMP cites new leads, but shares nothing more. That print, near Lansdowne Lake and the pipeline, didn't match Lily's pink boots or Jack's dinosaur ones. Was it theirs? A stranger's? Or a red herring? The pipeline's seclusion, accessible yet hidden, makes it a perfect stage for secrets. Lost person data shows 95% of kids aged 4 to 6 are found within 6.5 kilometers. Yet Lily and Jack vanished beyond this radius. Or did they? The RCMP's delay raises alarms. If the footprint mattered, why wait 28 days? When mysteries deepen, timing isn't just evidence, it's intent. The pipeline footprint whispers a truth the RCMP ignored too long. Another sighting shifts the puzzle.
Based on details gathered so far, we have confirmed that Lily and Jack were observed in public with family members on the afternoon of May 1st.
On May 28th, the RCMP dropped a bombshell. Lily and Jack were seen alive on May 1st, 3:17 p.m., in New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, 30 kilometers from Lansdowne, with family members. Surveillance captured them, but the RCMP won't name the location, companions, or the children's state. Were they healthy, distressed, or simply present? This sighting, the last verified, shrinks the disappearance window to 19 hours, rewriting an earlier April the 29th timeline. Why the secrecy? The RCMP's collected hours of video from Gairloch and New Glasgow, yet they plea for dashcam footage, April 28th to May 2nd. If the kids were in public, why no Amber Alert? In true crime, withheld details aren't protection, they're leverage. Was the sighting a lead or a diversion? The 24 hours that followed are a black hole, swallowing the truth of what happened next. The New Glasgow sighting is a clue, or a carefully placed lie. Technology holds the key. In missing persons cases, phones don't just connect, they confess. From April 28th to May 2nd, the RCMP dissected the Sullivan family's digital footprint, GPS coordinates, call logs, social media, every ping a potential witness. Who did they contact? Where did they drive? What did they search? By May 15th, 355 tips and 50 interviews painted a partial picture. But the RCMP guards the details like a vault. Malehya Brooks-Murray's phone, Daniel Martel's, each holds a timeline, yet neither has spoken publicly about it. In 2024, digital forensics solved 60% of missing persons cases in Canada. Why not here? The RCMP's silence suggests the data points somewhere uncomfortable, perhaps to the pipeline, or closer to home. For investigators, what's deleted is often what matters most. The phones know more than the RCMP will say. A neighbor's cameras watch in silence. On May 20th, Melissa Scott, a neighbor 8 kilometers from Gairloch Road, handed the RCMP 5 days of footage from 7 trail cameras, some in woods, one on her driveway, near the pipeline corridor. She saw nothing unusual, but the RCMP's major crime unit, active since May 3rd, wanted it all. Why footage predating the May 1st sighting? Are they tracing a vehicle, a shadow, or the footprint's maker? The pipeline's proximity to train tracks and clearings makes it a smuggler's dream, or a criminal's grave. The RCMP won't reveal what they found. When mysteries deepen, cameras don't lie. But people do. Could these frames hold the moment Lily and Jack's trail went cold? The trail cams could expose a secret the pipeline's been guarding. Why won't they act?
Family.
The last of RCMP in the area that I've seen, they were at Lansdowne Lake, and they told me that they scoured the lake, divers, and sonared the lake, and there's no evidence at all. If they were in this area, would have found them. My family.
On May 3rd, the RCMP declared no abduction, just 24 hours after Lily and Jack vanished. They issued a vulnerable persons alert, not an Amber Alert, claiming no foul play. Yet the May 1st New Glasgow sighting proved the kids were mobile. Why not alert Nova Scotia? Amber Alerts resolve 85% of abduction cases in Canada. The RCMP's stance, reiterated May 15th, clashes with their major crime unit's involvement since May 3rd. In cases like these, early decisions shape outcomes. Was this caution or a misstep? The community's vigils, with candles and prayers, scream for action. A missed alert could mean a missed chance to bring Lily and Jack home. The absent Amber Alert is a wound that won't heal. A polygraph stirs suspicion. Daniel Martel, Lily and Jack's stepfather, told reporters he took a polygraph test and passed, offering to prove his innocence. In some interviews, possibly early ones, he appeared to tear up, his voice breaking as he spoke of hope. Yet, the RCMP, leading the investigation, won't confirm the test happened. No results, no statement, no proof. Polygraphs are double-edged. Ted Bundy passed one, so did Gary Ridgway. They measure stress, not truth, and skilled liars don't flinch. Was Daniel's test real, conducted by police, or a private stunt to sway perception. His demeanor, often calm, focused on his story, contrasts with grieving parents in cleared cases, like Seth Rogers, whose raw pain was undeniable. Even with tears, Daniel's narrative feels rehearsed, a tale to control. Why no RCMP backing? In missing persons cases, silence isn't clearance, it's a shadow. Daniel's polygraph is either a shield or a smokescreen. A mother's absence speaks louder. On May 3rd, one day after her children vanished, Malehya Brooks-Murray left Lansdowne Station with her infant, severing ties with Daniel Martel. She blocked him online, hired a lawyer, and vanished from public view. No pleas, no vigils, no words. For investigators, a parent's silence is a signal. The RCMP says she's cooperating privately, but her absence screams louder. Why flee? Was it grief, fear, or guilt? In cleared cases, parents like Madeleine McCann's mother begged for help, raw and relentless. Malehya's retreat, paired with digital silence, suggests a fracture within the family or with the truth. Did she see something in that trailer? When mysteries deepen, those who run often carry the heaviest secrets. Malehya's silence isn't escape, it's a clue. The community refuses to forget.
Since May 2nd, when Lily and Jack went missing, people here in Pictou County are still struggling to understand what happened and why there are still no answers.
Every day, almost, I go by the RCMP, and it's just so tragic, just so tragic. You know, I just feel so bad for their whole family. I'm hoping that they find them.
It just doesn't look good, but I hope I'm wrong.
The warden of Pictou County says many people are on edge, and children are worried about playing outside.
Oh, I think it's mostly a mood of anxiety, maybe, and frustration. They too can't believe that there's not an answer by this long and this many people looking.
Lansdowne Station refuses to let Lily and Jack fade. On May 31st, 115 volunteers scoured the pipeline trail, chasing a footprints promise. Vigils light the nights, with giraffes for Lily, dinosaurs for Jack, at Stellarton's memorial. Over 10,000 search hours, police received over 800 tips, yet no answers. The RCMP's silence on trail cams, digital data, the pipeline, fuels anger. Pictou's warden, Robert Bowen, voiced it. Families are sleepless, not just from grief, but betrayal. In a case like this, communities don't just mourn, they demand. Why no police? Why now? The pipeline's shadows hold something. Lily's sparkles, Jack's bugs, or a darker secret. The community's fight is the last light in this darkness. One call could end the nightmare. 30 days after Lily and Jack vanished, a footprint near the Nearline Pipeline begs for answers. The police's silence on New Glasgow, trail cams, polygraphs, and hides a secret. Lily's giraffes, Jack's dinosaurs, deserve justice. Share this video to break the silence. Got dashcam or trail footage from Gairloch Road or New Glasgow, April 28th to May 2nd, 2025? Call Northeast Nova Scotia at 902-896-5060 or Pictou County District at 902-485-4333. Anonymous tips. Nova Scotia Crime Stoppers at 1-800-22-TIPS or crimestoppers.ns.ca. In a case like this, one voice can shatter the shadows. Bring Lily and Jack home. The pipeline's truth needs you. Speak now.